Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Lydia with Raindrop Lila, and today I decided to do a little haul and show you guys what I just picked up. I was actually on my way to the post office and I thought I need to stop by a thrift store in town and kind of see what they have. I really wanted to pick up some Christmas tins, see if they had some, so I could put together some tins with some like Christmas things. So I will be bringing a couple of these Christmas tins to my shop soon. So I was really happy that I found these. I don't always go to this thrift store that's nearby because I feel like their prices on some things are a little bit pricey. I love that they have doilies. Sometimes they have doilies. Like this one was fine. It was only $2. And so I thought that was okay. But a lot of their doilies are like $5 and they're even stained. And I'm like, well, I feel like that's kind of high for, maybe it's a little bit bigger like this. And they're about $5 each, sometimes $7. I'd love to hear what you guys think of a doily, if you would pay $5 to $7 for a doily. If I loved the way it looked and it was really antique, I might pick it up, but I didn't feel like any of them were really worth that much money. I would have paid maybe $1 for them or $2, but I felt like they weren't that special and they weren't that old either. So I didn't pick them up, but I found so much other things, and so that's okay. I always look, though, for doilies and lace when I go to, like, thrifting and antique shops. Okay, so then I found this little tin, and I thought it was really cute. And, oh, there's nothing inside. But this will be cute to fill up with some goodies for Christmas. I also have this one, and then I'm going to set them aside so I have more room. I also found this one. Now, this one is super thin. Look at that. And I don't even know, I'm not sure how I will use it, but I thought this would be really great for some, like, smaller pieces. I would love to hear, what do you guys think came in this? Do you think candy was in one of these tins? Because it's so narrow. It's, like, so thin. But I thought I could fill this up with some goodies. I have actually Coca-Cola themed, some Christmas themed Coca-Cola, like cards and stuff. So I might do one for for this Coca-Cola tin. I think that would be so cute. So I'm going to set that aside. Then, I found this tissue paper. Isn't that cute? I love the hearts. I think that is really cute, so I had to pick that up. Okay, this was actually, I think that was a good price. It was only $2 for photo paper. I don't know how good Pen Gear is with photo paper, but I did use Pen Gear cardstock from Walmart, and I love the way it works. I think it's great. So I thought for $2 I can try that. Now this, oh my gosh, isn't that the cutest? It's hand embroidered. Look at that. And then check out the back. I love the back. Look how aged that is. Oh my goodness. I felt like it was a little bit pricey, but I thought it's handmade. So I showed my husband. I was like, what do you think? I was thinking to make a journal out of this. Wouldn't that be so cute? A journal cover. And he's like, well, it's a whole journal that you're making, and that's the focal point. So I was like, really? I should get it? I was like, okay. But I think it's really cute. I just thought it was a little bit much for the print, but it's handmade, so isn't that great? Okay, so hopefully I'll be making a journal out of that. I'm not sure when, but that's on my to-do list. Then I found this. Actually, I didn't find it. My daughter did. My daughter brought it to me. I sent her to the book section because it was getting late. I was like, go look for books for me. And look how yellow the pages are. I love it. It's a English-Spanish dictionary. And I love that it's old. It's probably not that old, but I love the feel of the pages. And there's enough yellowing And so I will definitely be using some of these pages in my books, and I will also use them for my paper kits. And then I found this. I think this is great too. I love these types of paper pads for journals, so I got that. This, I felt like it was a little bit pricey also. It was $5. What do you guys think? Do you think that was too much? I would love to hear. I love the box though. I thought it was so cool, and I love cigar boxes because they are, I don't know, I just think they're so cool, right? For storing things. I think they store so beautifully. So I thought, okay, I will just get it and see if it's worth it for me. I don't know. But I will definitely be filling it up with all kinds of things, and I will bring that one to my Etsy shop too. Then I had to get this. Isn't that cute? Got mistletoe, and it has the kiss. I think that's cute. I think this will go in some of my Christmas packs. I'll be making some soon. And so this is cute too. Look at that. I don't even know what's included. I actually put it back. I was like, no, I'm not going to get it. And then I went back and I grabbed it. This is actually cute. Wouldn't that be cute in a junk journal? Oh my goodness. I think these are really cute. I didn't expect them to be that cute. And then I think these are really cute too. Oh my gosh. I love them. I think they'll be really fun to use. Look at that. What do you guys think? Should I'm thinking to add them to my paper packs, but should I make smaller packs like with just these? I don't know. Yeah, I'll make some paper kits with Christmas themed pieces. Then I have these Rolodex cards. Okay, look how cool. Oh my goodness. I love these so much. So, of course, when I saw that, I was like, I have to get this. I love the idea of collaging these pieces. What do you guys think? I love the Rolodex, too, where you flip through them and then you can do like a card a day as a craft. That would be so fun. That's one thing I've been wanting to do, like for myself, maybe, to just like have one a day and use them to collage, and then maybe add a quote or a verse or something or a memory. I just want to do that, but we'll see how my time is. But that's such a fun idea. Okay, then I found these. I think this is a coaster, and this is broken though. See that? I think this is supposed to be glued down like this, and you keep it in your kitchen for your drinks, right? But they're basically crocheted doilies, right? So I thought these might be cute for maybe some of my fabric kits, like to add. I think that they're really cute. What do you guys think? See, white and blue. I think that's so cute. I don't know what I'll use that for, but yeah, I think these will be cute like that. They're a little bit thick, and then the base, I have no idea what I'm going to do with the base, but so I have those, and then I have this book right here, and as I was looking at it, I was like, oh, it's English literature. Oh my goodness, am I going to be able to cut it up? Because it looks like it has some interesting literature book or interesting word. I don't have words. Oh my gosh, some interesting stories. And I love to read, but isn't that cute? I thought, how cute would that be in a journal? I love that. That's what changed my mind. I was like, yeah, I'll get it, because my daughter Samantha brought it to me. Okay, then I found this collection. And again, looking at them, I'm like, do I really want to break them up? Oh my gosh, I don't know if I do, but actually, I don't think I care about the map one. I will definitely use this for journaling. But this is what got me. I was like, library of practical information. Oh my gosh, that sounds like something really interesting to read. But I'm looking at it. What does that mean? It's a spelling dictionary. So there's a lot of words. I don't know if you guys know, if you've watched me for a while, I love words. I am the type of person that loves reading through dictionaries and thesauruses. I don't know, maybe that's weird, but, and so this is a thesaurus right here. And I absolutely love thesauruses. So I'm going to be tempted to keep this because look, it's a pocket thesaurus. I can put it in my purse. I love reading them because when I read it, I don't read it to learn words. I read it to be inspired by words, right? So I'll read through this, and that's why I love using these in my journals too, is because when I go through and I look for words that kind of spark an inspiration or like they spark a memory, right? So I'm reading through it, and look, I found gather. Okay, when I see gather, I remember memories of my family, my side of the family getting together at my mom's house. My mom has 9 kids, so we would all get together at her house for Christmas. We'd bring our kids there. I'd usually, if my kids were little, I'd take them into her bedroom and put them to sleep in her bed. And so my mom's house was like all of our house. We would gather there. So that word brings back memories of my mom and how we would gather together. So this is kind of an example of what I love about thesauruses and dictionaries. The words will spark a memory, which will inspire me to write. You know, sometimes I used to write poetry, and this is how I would be inspired to write poetry. Actually, my husband got me a thesaurus when I was 16, I think. And I used to carry it in my backpack with me everywhere I went. And I used to love to write, or I still do, but I would write a lot. I would write poetry and stuff. So that is also a really good way to use it for a journal because these words can spark memories and inspiration, right? So anyway, so that's I don't know if I will cut that up because I love it so much. But the rest of them I might. This is also great because it's got words. Again, and words are so inspiring to me. And then here's a dictionary. And I love the small print and the yellowed pages. Isn't that great? So this was a great buy. I love these. Aren't they great? I would actually love to keep these in my, I don't know, we'll see. I'm trying to buy supplies that I use and move on because I can't have too much stuff, you know. I can't have stuff accumulating in my workspace. Okay, let's see. Oh, I found this too. Museum gel. I've heard about this for so long, and so when I saw it, it was $2. I was like, oh my gosh, I need it. But look, it's like gel. I thought it looked different. Isn't that weird? So you add this to something that maybe is in I always thought this would be great if you have kids and you have like breakables around them. But I heard about this after my kids grew older. But I think it's so great that when I saw it, I was like, I want it. So I don't know. We'll see if I need to use it or not, but I think it's great. Isn't it a great idea? I'd love to hear if any of you guys use it and for what. Yeah, so I picked that up too. Okay, then I picked up a bunch of papers and books, or paper products, I should say. Okay, so I have this because isn't that just so cute? Oh my gosh. I'm excited to get the Christmas stuff going. So I think this will be great in a Christmas journal. Favorite recipes. Again, I love using recipe books and journals. I think they're so great. And this, how cool is this? This is what sold me. I saw the cover and I thought, oh my gosh, I need to get this because look at the aging. I just love it. And then the inside is a bunch of, or it's one big map, I guess. Oh, I didn't even realize it was just one. Honestly, I bought it just for the cover. I showed my daughter. I'm like, see, I'm going to get it just for the cover. I think it's so cool. Okay, then I got some music book. I don't even know if these are, Okay, so they don't have that many words. Well, some do. Okay, so the last music book I have, a lot of the songs were about about her leaving and about like, I don't know, like breakups. And I was like, I don't want music sheets about breakups. I'm like, how depressing is that? So I was like, I need some new music books to use. Okay, so that's why I picked these up. And these are cute because I love the blue in here. Isn't that cute? So yeah, so you'll be seeing these somewhere in the future. And then how cool is that cover? And isn't that cute? I love the image. Oh my gosh, I didn't see these. These are so cute. Okay, I love this. Dreamland. Oh my goodness, I love that so much. I'm going to want to keep all of these for myself. That is so cute. Okay, so that's that. And then, you know what? I think I'm going to just show you guys my favorites now, because the next pieces I have are from, well, I have this too. Isn't this so cute? I think this will be cute for a journal. How cute is that back? So I'm going to take them apart because the inside is really weird and like all broken up, and it's like a flimsy looking pillow. It doesn't look so great. So I got that one and this one. Isn't that so cute? I love them, and they are a little bit yellowed, but I love the colors. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use these, and okay, and then I have this. Oh my goodness. I was so excited when I found this. You know what? I might just sell a couple I'll bring them to my shop, I think, because I'm trying not to like be overflowing in product. I don't have the space to keep so much stuff. That's the only problem. Otherwise, I would keep these. But these are amazing. Oh my gosh, I can't tell you how practical and how much I love these. Okay, you know who introduced these to me? Cheryl with the Journal Cottage. Actually, I have it here. So look how practical it is and how much I use it. I keep it on my desk. See that? And so she actually hand dyed these. But these are already kind of yellowed. See that? And so I found these at the thrift store, and I thought, gosh, these are perfect, because if you have, like, I want to show you an example. I always do this. When I have a journal page that is printed like this, and I love it because I love the page, but maybe I want to add some words or some journaling space. All I have to do is add one of these strips, and I can journal right here, and then right here I can add something else like fabric or something. And so these are so great. I use this a lot in my journals. If you have been watching me for a while, you'll see that I use these a lot. You can also cut what you need, like cut a piece like this big, and then mat it with like a green. You can mat it with fabric, and then you can glue it down. So this is a great way to add writing space to a journal. I love these so much. I can't tell you how versatile these are. And so I'm going to bring some of these to my Etsy shop. They're going to go. Yeah, I think I'll do that, because when I went shopping today, I came back with 2 big bags full, and my husband's like, "Are you sure you have room for that?" I'm like, no, I'm not. Yes, I am. It's stuff that I want to use, so I'm trying hard not to take up too much space of my craft room. We actually share. He works in we have a big room, and so it's his office and my workspace, and I've been slowly taking up more and more of the space. But so that's why I'm trying to be really, really conscious when I go to the store and buy things that I know that I will use, or things that I find really, really, that I think will be useful. And these That's what I thought. When I saw these, I thought, man, these are like gold. These are so great. So yeah, I'll put some of these in my shop. And then I love this so much. Oh my gosh. This is so cute. This is one of those things that I want to keep. But again, I'm very limited in space. And I didn't want to leave it behind because it's so cute. So I might just make a... Oh, I have to clean this. I might have to just make a little... I'll clean it up and fill it up with some goodies and put it in my shop. But isn't that so cute? I don't know how old this is. I have no idea, but it feels old. And the top is not tin, it's like a plastic. And I love that it has the metal piece. Isn't that so cute? Okay, so that's kind of the idea. I have to work. I have so much work to do now. And then, oh my gosh, these are my 3 favorite pieces. These I was so excited to find. Oh my goodness, look at those. Aren't they just amazing? These are authentic. Look at that. Oh, I love them so much. I was so shocked to see them. At least they look authentic to me because look at the... I've bought these before. But look how old they look. Do you see that? They don't look new to me. I mean, you guys tell me. Look at the tops there. I mean, maybe they are. Maybe they aren't authentic. I don't know. But I think they're cool. Oh, look. They're different sizes, too. So maybe they are authentic. I feel like maybe somebody actually used them as clothespins. I don't know. That's what it looks like to me. Plus, this thrift store that I went to is out of town. It's kind of in a cowboy area, at least Cowboy Town it's called. And so it's kind of like out in the boonies, really. And they often will have some old pieces like this. So I'm thinking that they are authentic and old. And I love them. I'm so excited, guys, about these. I can't tell you how excited I am. Because I don't always have time to go thrifting or to antique shops. So when I go and I find old pieces like that, I get really excited. And I found these too. And look how cool they are. Oh my goodness, they're all wood. And again, they look authentic to me. I mean, how old do you guys think they are? I don't know. I don't really care because I would buy them brand new. And try to make them look aged. But this way, they kind of look old already with the pieces torn off like that. Anyways, I think they're really cute, and I can't wait to use them. I might include some of these with some of my kits, maybe wrap something around them. So I am excited about these two. Aren't they just so cute? Okay. Then I found this, and this was $3, and I felt like it wasn't that expensive because I love even the box. I will want to use the box because look how old it is. It looks so cool. And again, I feel like this shop is not that cheap. Most of their games are like $7 to $10. I don't think that's cheap for a used game because you might be picking up a game that doesn't have all the pieces, right? So for $3 though, I thought, okay, I'll pay for that because this is why, because of this piece right here. Isn't that cool? I love even this little piece. It's so cool and old looking. But these pieces, how cool are these pieces? Oh my gosh, I am obsessed. Because they're wood. And I just realized there's words on them. Oh my gosh. I mean, I saw it, but I didn't think about it. I didn't think about what words. But I thought maybe I'll have my husband drill a hole into them. And I can make little charms out of them. What do you guys think? I think they're really cool. Let's see the words. Now, one, black, like, small, bear. Old, cold, good, fast. Yeah, I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be such a fun to have these dangling from your journal. I think that'll be such, I don't know, I just love that idea. I'm going to have to do that to my own journal too. Then it has one of these. And then I love these sentence cube game. See, some of them are. So I love this. I love the vintage part. I love how old it is. Okay, that's why I bought it, for the little wood pieces. Okay, so then I think that's it from the thrift store. But I'm going to show you guys what I picked up from the Dollar Tree now, because I found some really cool pieces. I went in looking for an eraser, and I didn't find it. I had a few things on my list for the thrift store. I did find what was on my list. I was looking for tins, and I found more. But for the Dollar Tree, I did not find what I was looking for, and I was a bit disappointed, but I did find things that I needed. I found these, guys, and I love using these to sort my buttons and just different pieces, but especially my buttons and my beads. It's really nice to have them all sorted so you can see everything. Same with this. I have this here that I bought like this, and this makes it so easy. Oh my gosh. It's just, I'm very visual when I create, so I need everything sorted and packages like this. So that was kind of like a huge thing for me when I organized everything in the bins. And I started with just like 2, and then slowly I got more and more and more. And now I have like 10 of the bigger ones. But they only had the small ones at the Dollar Tree. So that's what I got. And then I got some pens, because every time I sit down at my desk, my pens disappear. I think I walk away with them and I forget. And so I got pencils and pens. That's one of my pet peeves, is not having pens at my desk. And then I bought these. I thought these would be great for organizing little bits, but I realized they're glass. And then I also thought of, I thought maybe I could put my vitamins in there. So when I'm gone, like I go for a shopping trip or something, I'm gone for longer hours. So I have a little vitamin, like a little case. This might be good for that. But I have something small like this with like four different spots for them, but they don't close anymore. So I will find like all my vitamins all over in my purse. So I thought I need something else. And when I got home, I thought, what if I use something like this? But I don't think I want to use glass. But I thought if I find the plastic ones, that might be a good idea. I don't know, because then I could just put one vitamin. Because sometimes I will have like 4 different pills, and I could put them all in one bottle. Or 4 of the same pills in one bottle. So, but anyways, I don't know. What would you guys use these for? Aren't they cool? I love glass for projects. And I think these are really cute, but I'm not sure how I will use them. I liked them, so I picked them up. So that's all from the Dollar Tree, but I had an order, and I don't know what I did with it. Maybe I'll show you guys what I got. If I can find it, I'm going to go check. Okay, so I went to oh my gosh, I have another desk where I set my purse down at. So right now I have currently 1, 2, 3 different desks. Actually, the one that I use is actually where my husband would record. But anyways, I went there and I forgot about this tin. So I had this tin there, and I got to show you guys what I got. This is from the thrift store. I totally forgot about it. So I'm pretty excited to look through it again. Okay, look how cute. Isn't this so sweet? Okay, so I got this little guy. I got these pieces. I don't even know how much they were, but I love using these. I think these will be great in a journal. And then I got, this one has its wing broken. I thought it was so sad, but I have the other piece. I actually was holding it, so I broke it. So I was like, I have to buy it since I broke it. It was very fragile. And I was holding it and I dropped it. And I was like, seriously? But anyways, I'm going to try to glue it back on there. But isn't it cute? I don't know what I'm doing with these yet. I kind of love them, and if I have a spot for them, I'll keep them, but if they fit with one of my kits, I might include them in like one of the tins. So stay tuned because I might, we'll see on the aesthetic of my tins. If they look good, I might include them. And then this is so cute. Look how cute that is. Isn't that darling? Oh my goodness. I love this little thing. I think it's so cute. The little candy cane with the little bears. So cute. Okay, so I got that. I'm not sure why I got that, but it just made me happy. So I thought, oh my goodness. We'll see. Some of these you might end up seeing in tins or in journals, right? And then again, I have another tin that we'll see how I use it. I might actually end up using it for a kit. Okay. And then I have these pieces. These are little vintage Christmas pieces. I don't even know what is included, but I thought it might be fun to use them. Oh, look how cute. So just a bunch of little, this is a garland. That's so cute. So I'll have to go through these, but look how pretty. I love the vintage feel of them. So it's kind of a big mess, and we'll see how I use them, but I didn't even see very well what they are, but look, I think I can use these. Aren't they cute? I don't know if you can see. Okay, and then I got these ones. Okay, isn't that cute? That little guy is cute. And then look at these. I think these are really cute too. Oh, they're all different colors. So cute. Okay, and then I have this. I'm not sure what these are. Do you guys have any idea what these are? What is that on the back? Do you just hang them up? That is weird. But anyways, I thought these would be cute too. You can attach them to a journal. I don't even know. I just thought they would be cute little pieces. Just like little trinkets. And then these look like they're hand painted. So I thought these might be cute too. I don't know if they are, but they sure look 1995. Oh my goodness. That is cute. Oh my gosh. I love them. Aren't they cute? Okay, so I have those two. And then I'm kind of making a mess on my desk. Oh my goodness. I love Christmas, guys, and I can't wait to get into my Christmas stuff. Okay, and then these. Aren't these cute? These are cute. I love those bows. Look at that. And then this one too. Oh my goodness. I love how vintage they are. Aren't they just so cute? I think they're adorable. Okay, so maybe these will go in one of my tins too. We shall see. And now I have something else I want to share with you guys. I ordered some lace from Linens, 1924 Linens, okay? I didn't even look at them, guys, so I'm opening them on camera. Okay. So you guys go check out her Etsy shop. She has really beautiful laces. And look what I got. I got one of her bundles. Isn't that pretty? then this lace, and then this. That's pretty. I love those little pieces too. And this, and then look how pretty that lace is. I love how old it is. And then this. Oops. I'm hoping you can see it. And then this piece is really pretty too. Just bits of beautiful vintage laces. So pretty. And this piece. That. I love all the different aging on them, how they vary in color. Ooh, that's so pretty too. And this. And then this bit. This will be really pretty for Christmas with the silver. Oh my goodness, isn't this pretty? Wow, that is so pretty. And then this piece right here. So pretty. I love it all. I love getting lace in the mail because it is so inspiring. And usually when I pick up something new, it really inspires me. Okay, so that's the lace I got from 1924 Linens and More. She's on Instagram and on Etsy. Okay, thank you so much for watching and for sticking around. I'd love to hear what you guys think was like my best find. What you think was an amazing find. Please let me know in the comments below, and I am going to pick somebody as for a free printable. I'm going to send somebody a free printable. Just let me know what you loved best from this whole haul. Okay, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you guys, and I hope to see you guys next time. Bye-bye.